Hey YouTube, it's JP Dillon. This is a 1970s Magnavox videomatic series in a French provincial cabinet. Now I normally hate this styling. It's absolutely hideous to my eyes. I do not like it. So why is it here? Well, I was traversing an auction house and the guy who had cleaned out an estate had put it up here, and it was just so clean. And it had a bid of $15. No one else bid on it, so I scored it for $15. Brought it home, turned it on, discovered that it has no picture at all. Absolutely none. I tested the CRT. The CRT is like new. This has like no hours on it. So what happened? Well, that's what we're going to try to find out today. Because this thing is just too clean. It's just too nice. I mean, the top is really pretty. There's no scratching or fading. The control panel and everything looks really pretty. I mean, we can just go in here. All the knobs are there. The grill cloth is nice. There's no oxidation on the CRT bezel. I mean, this thing is like mint. Yeah, I don't think it was used very much. I think it had a failure and then it got parked. And here's the chassis. You can see there's not a whole lot of dust in here. It's got some, but it's mostly clean. This is, I think, a TS915. This is like their best chassis. I mean, it's too nice. Like, what happened here? See if we can take a peek inside of here. Or it's not 915, 995. It's the T-995. It's another one of those modular chassis that everyone was making in the 70s that was just overbuilt to the hilt. There's your map of Magnavox servicers. I mean, even the gears are still white and they're not yellowed and brittle that turn the tuners. Big old 6x9 speaker in it. I mean, the soldering looks good. I mean, this is definite low hour. Like, it just wasn't used much. So it comes on, the high voltage comes up, and the sound comes up. There's absolutely no picture. But it's got a good testing CRT. So let's do some troubleshooting and see what's going on with it. Let's go ahead and turn it on here. Yep, we got high voltage. Brightness and contrast are just at their midpoint, which makes sense to me. As you can see, there's just no picture. Not even like a hint of light there. Let's take a look-see. And our CRT filament is lit. Let's feed it a signal just to make sure that it's not something weird like it blanks out with no signal. Alright, so we got our little signal generator. Let's crank this over to number 4. Turn it on. But still no noise here. No picture, no nothing. So we got lit filament, we have high voltage. We have sound, but we just don't have any picture. Not even a dim raster or something. So here's the back. I wonder if our service switch is dirty or to blame. Let's kind of tweak that and see if that changes anything. I'm going to switch to the front camera so that you can see the screen while I play with it. Alright, so I'm going to manipulate the service switch. Oh, I saw something. Like a brief flash. If I pull it out, I hear nothing. If I go to purity or normal, I hear vertical. But no line on the screen. So that's interesting. And if I try to turn up the... There we go, we get a blue line. Kind of. Well, that's interesting. So now that I brought the screens up, we have that. Contrast and brightness and stuff. Stop our vertical roll. I don't know what's going on with that there. Looks like our horizontal frequency is wrong. Definitely doesn't like being whacked on, does it? Here, let me switch to the front camera again. Yeah, so this is what we're looking at right now. And let's see. Vertical hold there. Sharpness. Yeah, our horizontal frequency is way off. But it's interesting how I had no line in the service menu. I brought up the guns and now they're fine. Did somebody turn the guns all the way down? Because I did have to turn them up quite a bit. So that's kind of weird. What am I on right now? Color bars? Yeah. So we're on color bars. If I switch over to... We don't have any video. We just have some colored snow. And we also don't have any horizontal lock either. I'm pretty sure there's no adjustment for that. Yep, if I turn the color off, that goes away. So maybe we got a failure in the video output. I mean, is there an adjustment for horizontal out? Horizontal oscillator, any of that noise? I don't see it here. Yeah, something's up. I don't see any adjustments for it. Horizontal module, test point for sync, test point for horizontal AFC. If the 24 volts there. I mean, there's a hole. Excuse me, just moving the camera around like an idiot. Yeah, there is a hole there, a slug. That could be our horizontal hold or our width. I don't see anything around here that screams obvious to me. So let me get my non-metallic alignment tools and see if we can't dial that in. The tuner is exceptionally dirty too. Every time I change the tuner, the horizontal frequency changes. So maybe we just have a dirty signal. Let's try cleaning our tuner up a little bit. Now I know this is not the conventional way to do it. You take this apart, but right now I'm just going in through the vent holes. And we'll just work this tuner real quick. Oh. That thing is so dirty. I don't know if that'll do anything for us, but it may have an effect on how it behaves. Huh. Okay. So now I have snow. Wow. It can't be this easy. I mean, that's a very dim to focus picture there. I'm going to switch to the front again and we'll readjust the focus. Let me tone it down a little bit. Maybe we need a tripler. Whew. That is bright. That is so bright. Alright, let me switch to the front. Let's see if we can adjust that focus a bit. Well, that's our vertical. Why would they make that the most important thing? Alright, hold on. Alright, focus is at the bottom. I think I just made it worse. Can't really tell because I don't have a legit mirror to look at. Yeah, that's not any better. I think we might have a bad tripler. And this thing keeps shifting brightness. Let's give it a signal again. So we've got this drifting. You can see the horizontal frequency going up and down, up and down, up and down. You can hear it singing too. So we definitely have some issues here. It tries to work, but we need to do a little more extensive troubleshooting. I think we need to look at the 24-volt supply, and then we need to look at our video output, which is almost non-existent, and then it will probably need a tripler because no matter where I set the focus, it's just so blurry. So the focus divider inside the tripler is obviously trash. But it is so bright when you turn up the brightness and contrast past half point, it's like blinding. So definitely worth messing with. But for now, that's kind of where we're at. You can see the colors and everything are all varying and it's doing weird stuff. So that probably happened early in its life and it got parked. But yeah, look at it, it's just doing weird stuff. Alright, so for now, that's what we know about it. And we'll dig a little more deep when I can find the service literature, and we'll see about troubleshooting the power supply and looking at that horizontal and video problem. I think they're all related, really. I think we've got a bad voltage or a dirty voltage somewhere. In any case, thanks for watching the video, guys. More stuff to come.